Pop Squat, coming at ya. We've got a new song sent in by Taylor. Taylor sent in quite a few things over the last few weeks or months or so, and this is another one on the big list that he sent me a while ago. This is something called The Corner, or Corner, by Young Scooter. Young Scooter is new to me, so let's read what Genius has to say about Young Scooter. Young Scooter, aka Kenneth Bailey. Well, that is a very normal name. Young Scooter, rapper and an entrepreneur from ATL, Atlanta, is known for his freestyle type of rapping without writing down the lyrics similar to Gucci Mane. He has defined his style as count music and explained it in an interview with Complex. I don't really care what I say on a beat as long as it's about some money. When you try to think hard and write it out, that's when it's going to be fucked up. Okay, I can understand that. That's just how some people work. I mean, everybody's brain is different, right? I mean, hell, look at look at RX K Nephew, RX Poppy, compared to Young Scooter, compared to who's the guy I'm trying to think of? Mac. No, not Macklemore. Why can't I remember his name? I react to his stuff, and I just can't think of the name of it. He's the guy who just does everything off the top of his head, and he's absolutely amazing. Harry Mack. Just incredible extemporaneous improv rapper, just amazing. But everybody's brain works differently, so I can totally understand somebody like Young Scooter. Like, no, it's not. I don't want to write it down. I want it natural. I want it coming off the top of my dome. This is track 16 on an album called Streets Calling, with a Z, Streets, produced by Mike Will Made It. Oh, I think I have heard some Mike Will Made It before. Let's see about this song. It's the last song on the album. It is considered... Genius has it labeled as a pop track. That is it. That is not what I expected. I expected rap, maybe gangster rap from the way the cover of this album looks. The ATL rap, interesting. Let's check this out. Oh, what else do I have to say? Animal House Seattle's having a tour. Go check it out. I've talked about it a bunch. Here's the information from Eventbrite. It's called the Emo Rave Tour. You can look that up. They are actually touring. It's not just this one show. So check that out. It's going to be amazing. It's really some great stuff. I had somebody yell at me in the comments today because they think I deleted a comment of theirs, and I almost never do that. The only comments I ever delete are spam or purposely overtly offensive stuff. If I don't understand something, I give the person the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. So maybe I accidentally deleted some comment, but he was all up in arms about it and said, the funny thing was, he said he was a fan of mine for a couple of years, but then I tried to go viral, and I have literally changed almost nothing about my channel since it started. So I think it's funny that he said I tried to go viral. You don't try to go viral. I mean, unless you're a moron. Because going viral is not something you can plan for, predict. You just have no idea. That's why the whole goal of my channel is just to do what I do. And if people like it, they can come fucking watch it. And if they don't like it, they don't have to fucking watch it. So if you don't like what I'm doing anymore, you don't have to watch me. I'm going to keep doing it. I really just do this for fun. And it's more fun knowing that there are more people out there watching there. So if you think I'm trying to go viral because I haven't changed anything that I do, I'm not going to dwell on it. I just thought it was a really weird thing to say. And hopefully the guy is like, I don't know. Hopefully he sees my responses to him, because I don't think I deleted his stuff. And if I did, it's because I thought he was trying to be an offensive jerk, and I just didn't understand. So I did want to point out also, man, I'm very talkative. It's because I'm nervous. I'm dealing with my unemployment stuff, and or being unemployed, and the fact that we need money, and it makes me nervous and it makes me talk. I did a full album to Lucky's new album, Sex, Money, Drugs, and it got blocked by copyright. I put in an appeal for, or not an appeal, to get the copyright released, you have to send some stuff in, and they rejected it all out of hand. And I don't know how that's possible, considering what I do is fair use, covered under fair use. So I have to resend all of that and appeal it, and then if it still doesn't go through, there's no recourse. So and I wasted an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 12 minutes recording that, which is a bummer, because somebody had sent me some money to react to it, and now maybe I'll just send him that video and he can watch it if it doesn't get approved. Maybe I'll do that anyway, actually, now that I think of it. Lastly, go to the video for Get Even. I'm going to put ATL Smook's song Get Even. I'm going to put a link to it right down below in the description. If you go to that video, in the comments there, leave the number 35035,000. I'll be doing a giveaway, so everybody who enters that will be entered to win. You have to be able to be delivered to by Amazon and live in the US, because that's how I'm going to get the prize sent out. And I'm going to do the drawing not tomorrow, but next Monday, the 24th, because I'm moving. I extended it a couple of days. And there you go. So going down in the description here, I'll be talking about this for a few days, so you'll have some time, but again, it's about a week. Let's get into this. Let's do 3 minutes and 45 seconds of Young Scooter, either Corner or The Corner. And thanks once again to Taylor, who sent this in. Let's do it. Quiet.
Yeah, nigga. The corner could get you rich. Like me go gang. You already know I'm about to say, nigga, I'm always in the streets. On street, nigga. Like fuck you thought. Count up. You can get rich off the corner, bands up. $1 million.
It's a really good sound. It's a really good sound.
Made on the corner, made. Nigga beat the kids off the Curry band. Nigga done bought Bentleys off the cone. Off the cone. It's some real street niggas on the corner. The corner. Them young niggas acting a fool on the corner. Acting a fool. Everybody got money issues on the corner. Money issues. You know you can't be slipping on the corner. The corner done bought me everything. He just done took me a long way. Snoop young nigga like Lil RJ. Lil Joshy on the block every day. Lil Mexico nigga, we bossed up. Don't talk your language, talk boss talk. On the corner nigga getting they hustle on. On the corner you might lose everything. Shooting dice nigga might bet everything. On the corner get it back the next day. My corner got a trap like.
God damn, what a cool sounding song. I mean, this reminds me of like The Wire, right? The stuff he's talking about here, and it's so good. I could see this appearing in a movie at some point. It just is such a great, almost like a story song, right? He brings in all these characters' names, probably real people that he knows, obviously, and because he's making it up, not making it up, whatever, he's rapping off the top of his head and just pulls in the stuff that he knows, right? What a absolutely cool track. Love the sound of it, love the energy of it. And the thing is, like, it's not angry, right? Or at least it hasn't gone angry yet. Maybe it'll change a little later on. This is just like, this is my life. This is what we did. This is what we do. This is how we make our living. And it's very cool. I mean, it's a very cool approach to a song that I think a lot of people who look a lot like me could look at this and go, oh yeah, it's dangerous, it's bad, this is like not the way people are supposed to live. Yeah, well, no, fuck, people aren't supposed to live this way. But guess what? A lot of people do, and all they're doing in this song is rapping about it, telling us what their experience is, and I think it's awesome. I think it sounds cool.
Like a runway, Jill got on a one way. Yeah, just for my 100 plays. Drive through, driveway. Salute my niggas with brick fair. Get fucked up, nigga got bun fair. The corner could get you long years. Don't wanna get caught with trafficking. That dope no folk gon' handle you. So watch who you hand it to. For work, nigga, do what you do. Don't let that corner handle you. I never leave a block, nigga. The corner. You can get rich off the corner, bands up. $1
good transition there too. Oh my god, that was great. This would be such a cool TV series. Like I mentioned, The Wire before, but like a TV series, like even a mini series called The Corner, and it's like each episode is a snippet about a different person that we run into or walk past on this corner. Oh man, what a cool song. My brain just goes and goes. Like, what a fantastic idea. What a great idea for a song. I'm loving it.
You know you can't be slipping on the I done found $1 million cash on the corner. 100,000 pounds of swag sold on the corner. In Vegas on vacation, jam parked on the corner. With Future on the road, I left for bricks back on the corner. I just backdoor the nigga. Brick house on the corner. Number money issues, ain't no rules on the corner. You gotta be about your issue if you say you from the corner. Just smoke a pound of gas, cost me 6,500. Scooter, Lord of flex, finesse nigga as well. My corner like a pharmacy, got everything for sale. Remix, lean and swag, stupid price tag. Free band, jugging, just throw it in the bag. Yeah, you can get rich off the corner. Bands up, $1 million made on the corner. Niggas beat their kids off the corner band. Nigga done bought Bentleys off the corner. Off the corner, it's some real street niggas on the corner. The corner, them young niggas acting a fool on the young niggas acting a fool. Everybody got money issues on the corner. Money issues. You know you can't be slipping on the corner.
Great song. I really like that. Young Scooter. I gotta find more by him too. Send me more from him. Man, and the music was great. This is some classic stuff. When did this come out? When did it come out? 2011. Wow. Streets. Why does it say it's Future? Did he used to go by the name Future? Young Scooter, Future. No. Why does it say Future down there? Streets Calling. Was Streets Calling by Future and this is just a song from Young Scooter? I'm very confused. Can somebody explain that? I have no idea. Oh, good song. I mean, really enjoyed that. Good stuff. I guess that's it. Have a good night. Papa Squat. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. That's all the stuff over here. If you want to join my Patreon, you want to send me one-off videos to react to, PayPal and CashApp are below. Patreon is also down below. If you're an artist, you want to send me something that you've created to react to, papasquatjon@gmail.com is the place to do it. You can go now if you want to. I have to talk some more. You don't have to listen to me. I've talked about this before. I process things verbally, which is not necessarily a good thing, but it's what I do. I'm freaking out about not having a job. Freaking out about not having any money. This is not me trying to get you to send me money. This is me processing. I'm applying to positions that I know I can do, that I know I'm not going to get, because people look at my resume and it's like a big fucking Swiss cheese mess of contract work and other things that doesn't hold together to make a career. I'm disappointed that I don't have a career at all to speak of. I used to work for a company called WiZKids, and we made little plastic miniatures like this sort of size. This is a D&D mini, but this sort of size for war games. I was the HeroClix game designer for years, and it was a blast. I was great at it, and I mean, I was good at it. And the best compliment I ever got was when I was working there, and I'm passionate about games. I love playing games, I love making games, I love writing games, editing games, everything, getting together with friends to play games. And I wasn't in the room, and some of the people I worked with were meeting for some reason, and they were like, oh, we need somebody who can do this, but we also need somebody who understands this. And one of the women in the room was like, oh, well, we don't have anybody who can do that. And then she was like, well, except John. John can do anything. I'm John. And somebody told me about it afterwards, and I was like, wow, that's like the best thing anybody's ever said. And I really was amazed, and it was nice to be appreciated for what I knew, and what I know really is gaming, especially at the time. And like tabletop games, like D&D miniatures games, like all that sort of stuff. I just know games, and anyway. And I just never have been able to get back to a place where I'm appreciated like that anywhere that I've worked since then. And that was, I left in 2006. And it really drives me batty. Just drives me crazy. And I just got married, and we have a baby on the way, and we already have a 10-year-old, my wife's 10-year-old daughter. Great kid. Oh my god, she's so much fun. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm 53 years old in a couple of weeks, and I don't even know. In 2 weeks and 3 days, I will be 54 years old. I have almost nothing in retirement because of my divorce and everything that got screwed up after that, and COVID and years of unemployment. I'm fucked long term, and all I want to do is make sure that my little family here, my wife and my stepdaughter and our new daughter who's on the way, I just want to make sure they have a good life. I don't want to have to be fucking stressed all the time, because it'll end our relationship. I know it. It'll be too hard on it. It'll be too stressful. We get along so well. Everything other than money is amazing. It's great. It's just, we comment all the time, like, we just get along so well. It's so easy. Like, we have disagreements, we have little arguments, like, but they're even when we're doing that, we still, like, when we say something stupid, and we smile and, like, look at the other person, and we're like, yeah, okay, it's not that bad. But I don't want to be in fucking panic mode all the time. And that's what I'm in right now. And that's why I'm recording this, because I think most people aren't going to watch this and listen to it. But it helps me to say it to something that I know people will watch and listen. I don't know why. I can't post this sort of thing on Facebook. I can't post it on social media unless I have a social media account that nobody follows. I guess Threads. I could put it in Threads. But I don't want to type it. I feel like I'm 24 years old starting out, and I'm 54. because that's where all of my life is. Like it's just like I'm starting at 24 years old with very little. And I've done that once or twice already, and I'm kind of fucking tired of it. But I have to keep going. I have to keep working. I have to find a job. And then literally, like, sometimes we do DoorDash just to make some extra money. Cut back on everything. We don't eat out, other than we had a celebratory dinner after our wedding. The judge for the wedding was $200. That was fun to come up with. Like, everything is a fucking pain in the ass. And at 54, like, if I'm like this, and I've had some bad things happen, but I had a lot of advantages, and I'm struggling this hard. I can't imagine people who really come from nothing. And I think about all the people who whine about, like, oh, I can't believe you're going to forgive student loan debts and blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. Yes, forgive the student loan debts. Give people a chance to live their life instead of just having to run all the fucking time, just to stand still. Ugh. It's just such a pain in the ass. I just want to give them a good life, you know? And I don't know if anybody who's watching this is... No, I think people will understand it. Unless they've never had to care for anyone. They've never been able to do that. Never gotten the chance to do it. Like, at some point, you're not living for yourself. I mean, you get to live. You get to have fun. You get to enjoy yourself. You get to, go out and just have fun with your friends. Be with your girlfriend, wife, boyfriend, whatever the hell you have. But you do it, like everything else that you do is for other people, to make sure that they're having a good life. And I just want to give them a good life. I want them to be comfortable. I want them to be happy. I don't want them to have to worry all the fucking time. And I feel guilty because they met me. Like, that's fucked up, right? Like, I feel guilty that they met me. My wife met me, and her daughter met me. They could have met somebody else. They could have met somebody successful who has money, who has, at 54, a ton of money, has a house, has property. I'll never have a house again. And that just fucking sucks. I want them to have a house. Anyway, I just needed to get this out of my system. And if you stayed for this whole thing, I'm sorry. It's a lot to go through, and it just really fucking gets old. And I don't want to freak out my girlfriend by talking to her about it. My girlfriend, my wife. Because I don't want to worry her. Because I know I'm going to get through it. Like, I know I'm one way or another. I'm going to work at a grocery store. I'm going to work at a gas station. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make sure everything works out. But I just want a good job that I am good at. Because I know I can be really good at a lot of jobs. I just need to get somebody who's like, you seem interesting. That's all I need. That's all I need. Anyway, that's it. Remember to go over to the Get Even video from ATL Smook and enter 35,000. I will talk to you soon. Pop Squat. Checking out. Bye bye. Have a good night.